The Destroyer, Andy Ruiz Jr., flash victory, championship titles.
La cadera arriba.
Everybody believe in them.
15.
Believe in yourself.
Anything is possible.
So what caused him to lose against Anthony Joshua? And what will make him win against Luis King Kong Ortiz? But before we start, don't forget, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications because you don't want to miss any of our future videos. Let's get started.
Anthony Joshua did his thing and he got the victory.
Andy Ruiz Jr. has admitted that some of his ill-judged actions may have contributed to his defeat by Anthony Joshua in their rematch in Saudi Arabia. He learned many lessons after the match and wants to change that in the upcoming match against Ortiz. December 2019, Anthony Joshua won a unanimous decision over Andy Ruiz to reclaim the IBF, WBA, and WBO heavyweight title belts he lost shockingly to Ruiz in June in New York when Ruiz won by a 7th-round knockout. Andy Ruiz's boxing career changed dramatically in 2019. He became the champion, held 4 belts in just 1 match, but lost them all in a fight 6 months later.
Anthony Joshua!
There's a lot of controversy about why his career changed so quickly. So what are the reasons behind Ruiz's defeat in the rematch with Joshua? What did he learn, and how will he apply that to the match against Ortiz in September? The reasons why Ruiz lost to Joshua in the rematch, immersing himself in victory. The first reason is the Mexican-American boxer was too absorbed in his victory and engrossed in celebrating his achievement.
I just want to thank everybody, all the awards that they gave me. I love all the Imperial Valley, man. I love you guys.
Ruiz barely fired a shot at Diriyah Arena and was widely criticized for coming in the ring out of shape, weighing a whopping 128 kilograms, 7 kilos over the first fight in New York, the most serious he's been since his first 2 pro bouts in 2009. The Mexican-Americans camp had initially suggested the weight gain was a tactical ploy to overwhelm the leaner Joshua. Still, that theory was quickly discarded after Ruiz's crushing loss. But then, Mexican-American boxer Andy Ruiz Jr. admits that putting on too much weight was due to partying, and that contributed to his defeat against Joshua. He allowed himself to indulge and eat freely for his joy of his victory. He said he ate too much, and that's why he gained so much weight. His gluttony during the build-up had cost him dearly on fight night, couldn't seem to fight with urgency. The Briton subsequently danced around applauding Ruiz to win back his title, leaving the former heavyweight champion of the world to dwell on where it all went wrong. The second reason is Ruiz didn't know how to handle the fame. The Mexican, already caught looking for the weight gain that hindered his performance, was also guilty of past Joshua, that he got up in the fame and fortune and briefly being the Glamour Division king. Not many are fully prepared for that kind of overnight success, and so was not Andy Ruiz. Throughout the first decade of his professional career, he faced mostly journeyman fighters, and he battled to keep his weight under control. And then in compressed time, he made close to $20 million.
Andy Ruiz Jr.
Doors opened, and the shy fat kid suddenly found himself surrounded by admirers. He bought a mansion in San Diego, a Rolls Royce from the money he rightfully earned, but it made him happy, distracted his practice, and he fell asleep in fame. Ruiz's father said his son needed more time to prepare because of his wayward ways. He said it was clear Ruiz was hit by fame and was getting the wrong advice from friends and people he was hanging with. There were too many distractions in the camp. He didn't train the proper way, and all these distractions from routine caused him to lose his aura. The third factor is lack of discipline, focus, and seriousness. This is also the result of perhaps indulging in fame. We can logically see other things that affected Ruiz's focus. 3 months of partying and celebrating made him forget he had to try in the rematch. Celebrating too long, gaining weight, taking up his time, it leads to having no time or no mind to think about training. What about the lessons for his upcoming match with Luis King Kong Ortiz? The fight with Joshua has woken up Andy Ruiz and gave him a lot of lessons for his career. Emotional restraint, concentration, discipline. Especially now, he has a big chance coming up in this match against Luis King Kong Ortiz on September 4th, 2022.
King Kong Andy Destroyer.
Let's talk about emotional restraint. It's extremely important, not only in training and competition, but just in his basic life. Anything can happen. Like Ruiz suddenly won 4 belts. He couldn't control his emotion. After receiving defeat and negative comments from fans, he had a quiet time and restrained his emotion. Evidence is clear that in the match with Chris Arreola, Ruiz was more focused, mature, and in control of his mind. For this upcoming match, he must maintain psychological and emotional stability. Anyway, win or lose, it's only a short way in his boxing career. What about concentration and discipline? The lack of focus caused Ruiz to waste time and not practice. This shows a lack of discipline on his career. However, Andy Ruiz is now in the shape of his life as he prepares for a vital clash against Luis Ortiz in September later this year. Ruiz has been showing off his incredible body transformation following a new and improved training program. Ruiz Jr. is seen putting in the work with an inverted plank, demonstrating his refined conditioning and improved physique with the fight just over 2 months away. With a replenished focus and discipline, Andy Ruiz is probably ready and serious to train for this upcoming match against King Kong Ortiz. So here's some of the reasons for his loss and lessons he can change to prepare for the upcoming match. Is there more you need to know about? Well, let us know in your comments below. And don't forget, like, subscribe, and tap that icon bell so you never miss any videos from Boxing Insane. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.